Alrighty, y'all. What's going on? Got another video today. Plans have changed a little bit. I was gonna do daily uploads this week. Yesterday I had something planned, didn't end up going accordingly. I was gonna do talk about crankbaits today and Thursday, but gonna do that next week. But like I said, I have some things planned coming up for this channel, so gonna be taking care of that stuff this week a little bit. But anyways though, today got a cooler day. Cold front has came by and I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, cool enough to where you can see your own breath. So what I got planned is I'm gonna be fishing the Everglades some for a target species. That species being chain pickerel. Now, I've caught a few of them down here in Broward County, but today I'm on the hunt for them. So I'm gonna be throwing out to start the morning with some jerkbaits, crankbaits, spinnerbaits, soft plastics, moving around to a couple spots, and I'm gonna see what's going on today. So, got a good cold front fishing day planned here, and without further ado, I'm gonna get into fishing right here, so stay tuned and let's see what happens. Yeah, it's cooler today. I'm gonna try this spinnerbait.
Alrighty, y'all. So unfortunately, the audio wasn't too good, so just gonna do some voiceovers here. Started off the morning, ended up casting right out there, and this morning they were biting pretty good right at this spot. I was reeling this spinnerbait right here, and about some second after this, I got a little tap right there. Wasn't sure if it was a rock or whatnot. Felt like it hit, but shortly after, I started noticing that I was seeing some peacock bass around, so I switched over some baits real quick and ended up throwing some jerkbaits and crankbaits. And here I started throwing out this little Shad Rap 5, black and silver color. Just reeling it slow and steady, twitching it, and there I got a bite, fish on. And he came off right there. For a second, I thought I was going to have to go and rescue him, but he was stuck down there. But he ended up managing to flop around and get back into the water, and he swam off right here. There he goes. And I popped over to the other side, exactly where I was standing, right by this rock here. I was reeling it down some, and I got hit right here. He ended up coming off. Now, I had this target species in mind to catch some chain pickerel, but that just didn't end up happening. So I was just playing around with all these fish that were around, and ended up getting this really nice peacock bass right here. Hit that bait real hard, right about here. There he is. And he was pulling some drag, which was pretty pleasant to see. I was fighting him here. And speaking of that last fish, I ended up losing him because I tried to flip him up. So this one, I ended up saying, nah, I'm not going to flip him. That's actually a really good size fish, I was saying. And I ended up just dragging him up on the shore right here to get that fish landed. And this ended up being a really nice peacock bass. Got him over to the shore, right where I could land him, and there he is. That's one of the bigger peacock bass I've caught in a really long time. I've caught bigger than this, but this one had a really good sized profile to him. Good chunky body. Could definitely tell he's been feeding some, and you could see right there that he smashed that little crankbait there. Both treble hooks in him, and got the release right here, and he ended up flopping out of my hands, but there he went. And he was good to go. Off to see another day.
There it is. Oh, there's a good one. Alright, fish number one, y'all. This is a good fish. This is a really good fish, guys. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna go down and get this fish, y'all, but this is a really good fish. Alrighty, y'all, so fish number one is a really good peacock bass on this Shad Rap here, and that is a very nice sized peacock bass, guys. Good solid one to start the morning off, and I was seeing a school of them down there, it seemed like. Gonna get this hook out of this fish here. And there we go, y'all. check this out. Alrighty, good solid fish number one. Starting this morning off on this little shad wrap here. Thick profile. Seems all my rod's gonna fall down right now, but very good. Thick profile. This one's definitely been feeding. Good sized peacock bass to start the morning, and I'm gonna get the release on this good fish.
Now, there seemed to be a good amount of fish held up right by this rock here, because I ended up casting right back in the same place, this time just with the jerkbait, and it did not take long. Got another peacock bass to hit me pretty quickly, and this one was even bigger than the last one. He ended up pulling out drag off my reel, and I was fighting him here. Real good fish there. And I don't know why I didn't learn from the first fish that I lost, but I ended up getting him over here to the shore. You can't really see how big he is there, but this one was bigger. But I don't know why I was trying to flip him like that, because I ended up losing him there, and that made no sense to lose the fish like that. He ended up bending my hooks too on this jerkbait. But anyways, though, I'm going to hop over right by the spillway, and I'm going to see if there's any fish over there. Now, this audio should be a little better, so I'll try to use it. Let's see what happens.
Fish on. There's another peacock, I bet. On this jerkbait. Ooh, he's pulling good. Oh, he's bigger, y'all. This one's bigger. I don't think I should put on. Oh my gosh, y'all. They are massive down there. I knew I shouldn't have flipped that fish.
There's the bite. That fish with a largemouth. Alrighty, first fish. Second fish today.
Alrighty, y'all. Got another fish here with a largemouth on this swimming fluke. So, 3.5, 4, whatever. I lost a really nice peacock bass to begin with, and I also, well, I lost 2 peacock bass, but one of them was really nice. But I'm gonna get the release on this fish.
And there's another fish. Release on this little bass here, y'all. Head first dive. Not the best head first dive, but anyways, good enough.
Multi-species video very fast. Another fish here. Quick, fast, multi-species video, just like that. And I'm gonna get the release on this fish here.
Another fish, largemouth. Oh, and there he went.
All right, I'm gonna go somewhere else, try to find some better cover for these chain pickerel. But so far, good amount of fish this morning. All Alrighty, y'all. So, next spot now. Not going to spend too much time here, just mainly because there's not much to fish here. But I'm going to toss this little bug into some of these patches right here that I can get into. There's a fish. First cast in there, and I'm on. Exactly what I thought. Threw this little Strike King reaction bug in there, and boy, he was barely hooked. But all right, there's a fish. This little back hole right here. You can see if there's a few more other fish in here. Bug by Strike King, and they're not too big in here, but there's another fish, and I was hoping to find a largemouth in here because I caught a nice sized one in here about 2 months ago, and that was during a cold front as well. But so far I'm catching a lot of fish today. Nothing too big so far, but there's probably something big around. I'm gonna try one more toss up in this lily pad cover here. See if there's decent sized largemouth in here. Then I'm gonna move on to my next spot. Alright, so shortly after that, ended up hitting a few more other spots. Now, you may say these little spots that I'm fishing are awfully small bodies of water, but believe it or not, I was coming up on some of these spots and there were fish in there. I lost one right here, had a few bites in these smaller pockets of water, but overall though, there were fish in here. I'm still on the hunt for some chain pickerel. I didn't end up finding any or catching any, but fished a few more spots.
But
and it was a cooler one this morning.
Show you guys this thing.
50 degrees when I woke up. Ended up seeing this little something gator here around 12 o'clock, but still ended up throwing around the crankbaits and the jerkbaits on the look for those chain pickerel, but I just couldn't find them. Right here I got some bites from some peacock bass, but overall the bite really shut down. Ended up throwing around this cover here, still looking for them, but just couldn't find them. Shortly after, hit up this spot right here. I thought it was a good place where these two canals meet, but just had nothing to show for, unfortunately. Quickly after that, I made my way over to my last two spots. Here was a good little spot. I ended up seeing some peacock bass as well, but even a snook right here, but they just weren't biting. So hit my last spot up here, nothing to show for. Ended up getting the last few casts in and closed out this video right here. All right, so that's gonna do it for today's video. Started off the morning real good. Had a target species in mind. Was trying to catch some chain pickerel. Did not end up catching any, but ended up getting on a good amount of other fish. The peacock bass were real fired up, so I'm gonna contribute that fire peacock bass bite to this cold front possibly, because I ended up getting one really nice one and had a second one that was even bigger than the first, but I ended up pulling that fish and bending out my hook. That's my fault. I tried to flip that fish when I should have just drug him to the shore like the other one. But anyways though, good overall day fishing today. Good amount of fish, largemouth bass, peacock bass, some Mayan cichlid as well. But anyways though, y'all, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for this video. Like I said, the plans changed up a little bit for this week's content. I should get a couple more videos out this week. There's a lot of stuff going on around me still. I just could not get any of these fish to bite, unfortunately. But anyways though, guys, like I said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Should be getting out a few more videos this week, and if anything though, I'll see you guys in the next one.